Reading starts now.
Putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's time for Pixie Sue and Bag of Nuts. Yeah, what's up? What's up? So how are you all today? Yeah, my camera's a little off because I've been playing with it, so kind of looks like my eyes closed. So how are you guys doing today? It's Reading Tuesday. Yes. So we are going to have some fun here today, and we're definitely going to get some. You forgot the disclaimer. Yes, I did forget something. And I'm the one that suggested it. Wow. Yeah, only me. Okay, so let's get this done and over with. This is disclaimer. Everybody, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Okay, sensitive or offensive content disclaimer is what we're looking at right now. Let's see. Please, boy, this is really, really small when you're trying to do it this way, so I'm going to make it bigger. Okay, please note that this podcast may contain material that some listeners may find sensitive, offensive, or disturbing. We strive to create respectful and informative content, but topics discussed may include mature themes such as violent, explicit language or controversial subjects. Okay, triggering content, including discussions related to mental health, trauma, and other sensitive issues. Explicit language occasionally. Our guests, our hosts, use strong language. Well, we aim to handle these topics with care and empathy. We encourage the listeners to exercise discretion. If you find any of the content distressing, consider skipping or seeking support. Remember that this podcast is not a substitute for professional advice. If you need assistance, please call a qualified expert. Yay. Hi! So, I know, and I'm the one that suggested it, and of course, I forget all about it. It's like, hello, anybody home? So, guess not. So, yeah, that's okay. I got it. Thanks, Ed. Only me. I swear to God, only me. So, all right. So let's take a look to see what's going on here today. And as you can hear in the background, I have the runes going. But I figured we start off with a weekly rune is what we're going to do. Then we're going to get right into the readings and have ourselves a jolly old good time. What a maroon gave you a hard time, I guess. The word F is, yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, you know what? Some people do find certain topics offensive, just like some of the topics that are discussed, even when I'm doing readings. Some of them because of the honesty of them. If the spirit tells me something, I have to tell you. Some people might find that offensive, or it might trigger bad circumstances. So this way, everybody is absolutely safe. Oh, everybody is absolutely safe, including the podcast. And that's what it's about. It's about getting the messages out and making sure that people don't have like setbacks or triggers. And so it's always beneficial that way. So, all right. So I picked a rune. So we'll have a rune for the week and then we'll get right into the readings. Okay. So your rune for the week is Ingoose. Ingoose kind of looks like it's yeah, I don't have them up, otherwise I would definitely get them up. Let's hope we don't get turned in. I know I got turned in for nudity last week. My pixie character who has on clothes got turned in for nudity. Yeah, just figured I'd let you guys know that. I thought that was kind of weird. All right, so the first one, Ingoose. Okay, we're talking about masculinity. We're also talking about life forces, climax, and protection is what we're talking about. So in this week, we're talking about new beginnings actually coming, which is good because we have the next month that will be coming out. Also talking about changes, okay, changes with energy. Some of you that are extremely feminine might get that little bit of masculine energy in it, and vice versa is what we're talking about. Also building creativity. This is a good week for creativity according to the runes, which is really good. So take that seed, take that thought, take that creative project that you want, and definitely put that seed in the ground and bring forth the awesome life that you have planned for yourself. Yes, that's your rune for the week. Yes. Hey, my pixie is definitely, she's swinging it good, huh? Sorry, I gotta laugh. I mean, when I heard, I had to laugh. I was like, are you really serious? I couldn't believe it. Oh, you love the rune readings. Yeah, I try to do once a month. I'll do at the beginning of the month, which will be next Tuesday. I'll do a rune read for the month. And I think I'm going to do the big chart this month for the rune read. So we're going to start right off. And of course, the first one always on my site is Kelly Carell, always. She's really good. So I want to say hello to a few people. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Linda. How you doing? Melissa's on Facebook. Linda's over on our YouTube channel. And then we have Angels of Life, my friend Nikki. She sometimes comes in on a Tuesday. Let's see. We have Michelle over on Facebook. Brenda, lots of love and healing going out to Miss Brenda. She is dealing with something. She's home. She's doing better, but I still would love a lot of healing going out to her. Hello, Mr. Odell himself. And of course, Haley Lima. How are you doing today? Kendra Maynard. Rhonda's in the house with Mr. Howie. She's over on Facebook. Linda's over on YouTube. And let's see, we have Melissa, we have Kelly, and Renee. Thank you so much for sharing out. I really appreciate everything. So we're going to have a load of fun here today. What do you say? We're going to start off with Miss Kelly Carell is what we're going to have. So if you're looking for the full month, I'm going to do a full month read, and I'm going to put up the runes so you guys can see what they are. And I'll explain how they represent to each position. So I'm going to do a whole month all over that. So let me turn this AC or my fan on because it's driving me nuts. My room gets so hot. So love and light goes out to Brenda and healing quickly. Yep. Okay, here we go. Miss Kelly Carell, you're right off the bat. We're going to see what Spirit actually has to say for you today. So this is going to be awesome. Still got some work to do on the website, but there's definitely going to be something. I have an idea in my head, and I have to talk to Mr. Odell about it. So we do have website is up and coming. Some of the new shows will be popping up there soon as I get the total amount of the information for that. So don't forget to stay tuned to the RNN Network, which is Rift Nation Network. Okay. Am I done being goofy? No. And I get random numbers in my head and I don't have my numerology book with me, okay? So weird. I gotta learn to keep this stuff on my desk. So I don't know. It's so weird. All right. So right now, Kelly, they're talking about your self-worth. It was 79 yesterday and 0 today. Wow. Holy heck. What a change in weather wherever you are. So, goofy or not, thank you, honey. I love being silly. All right. So, right now, Kelly, we're talking a little bit about self esteem. So, your self esteem seems to be a little bit on the low side at the moment. And some people will say, no, 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 no. And I'm saying, yes, there is an issue there. And sometimes what we do is it's the way that we react. We have these like defense mechanisms that actually happen to us. So when the defense mechanisms come into play, we kind of stop a little bit and take back and then wonder, well, maybe is this one right or is that one right, or why do I keep hearing this? What's going on? And we get that situation actually happening. So they're telling you that it just kind of like if I'm getting weird images for you here today, honey. I'm getting like a wick. If it was a wick, literally just burn it down, let it go, get it out of the way, build yourself back up. Also, they're telling you to listen to everything that's happening around you. So there's a lot of situations that are happening, and they don't want you to take it for face value, but they want you to listen. Okay. And it's something about somebody slipping up, somebody saying the wrong thing, but they're kind of going to get caught. So that's why the listening's coming into play. You also have numbers here. You have 23 and 50. Okay, 23 and 50. And again, we could hello, Miss Melissa. So we got 23 and 50. Now, 23 is the listening number, which could represent the 2 and 3 or the 5, depending on if you want to look at it in a numerology aspect. But I get random numbers in my head. I don't ask. But we do have a lot of moon energy, and this moon energy is a full moon. So this full moon energy for you is getting rid of. That's what we're doing. The new moon is the new beginnings. That's a good day for you to start a lot of the projects coming in for you right now. Okay, they're saying there is a little bit of clearing coming around you, where almost like Lego blocks. We're talking like a little bit of chaotic energy is coming in, but this chaotic energy isn't as strong as the past chaotic energy. This is something that's going to be clearing a path for beneficial aspects coming in for you. So it could be something as small as an argument that's happening within the family or within siblings or literally kids, always kids. So there is something like that coming into play as well. That number is 9 for some reason. I don't exactly know why, but I know that number is 9. And I do have a couple of, I know. I kind of learned to keep all my stuff in one spot. What do you think? Might work, huh? Well, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see what we got over here. I have another experiment. And let's see what this experiment has to say. We're going to do this. We're going to take our time here today and have some fun. What are the dormant emotions that may run your life? That's what they need you to look at right now. Right now, spirits want you to look at the emotions within yourself that are dormant, that need to come out to play. Because sometimes we have these things in the background, and these things in the background, they affect us deeply. Okay. We're not willing to admit it at face value, but they do affect us deeply. And that is the thing that they would like you to look at. So I got a couple of different situation and things going on there. So hopefully, Miss Kelly, you understood that one. Now let's see. Who do we have? I have a Facebook user. If you're over on the Travelers channel, it's not getting who it is right now. Please go over to the Rift Nation Network if you're over on Facebook. I do apologize for that, but I can't see the name. Okay, we have Michelle Caps. Here. So Michelle Caps, you are up next. Michelle Caps, you are up next. Yes, I gotcha. I gotcha. We're going to do a nice short read. I get random numbers in my head. I don't ask. And next time I'll remember my numerology book. You know, it happens. It happens. So we're going to do you right now, Miss Michelle. Okay, good. I'm glad it resonates, honey. So let's see. And again, guys, I don't read cards. I kind of channel them. It's easier to do off a name, channel through a card versus channeling through people, which I can do, but it takes a little bit of time and concentration. And I like to get as many people as possible a message out. Centered around you is 40. The number 40 is very important. It's like in a neon light, keeps going 40, 40, 40, 40. It's a 4 to 0, 40, 40, 40. It keeps flashing in front of me. And underneath this, there's like a beautiful rose. And it's a representation of beauty. It's gorgeous. I love this thing. It's really pretty. They were saying that you were in you were in a situation where you felt like you were trapped and you couldn't get out of it in any way. You were like you were like stuck. Thank you. Like you were stuck in four-wheel driving. You're stuck. Pretty much you're stuck. You couldn't get the tire out, so to speak, is what they're giving me the weirdest things. What do I got to Wow, this is a new guide for me, so bear with me. This one's talking a lot of different analogies that I'm used to. So we're talking about a tire stuck in the mud is what we're talking about, okay? So the tire needs to come up out of the mud. So it's not that you're trapped or stuck. It's just that you need to get that energy to get up and out is what they're saying. It's very important for you to have that ability to get up and out. Now they're saying a part of you has almost like, like we hope and we dream. Sometimes we forget to dream and hope because a lot of things will happen. A lot of things will happen to back us down. We're not we don't have that drive anymore. Something stamps us down, but we got to learn to push that back out. 46 is also very important for you. 46 has to deal with yin and yang and choices. We're talking about the balance between light and dark, good and evil, peanut butter and jelly. You can't put one more than the other. They just don't balance themselves out. So I'm not talking oil and water. I'm talking about the yin and the yang concept. So learn to balance a little bit more of the yin and the yang, because they're also saying it again. You got a 45. Man, you got a lot of fours. You got a lot of fours. Number 40, number 45, number 46. So you have a lot of fours. So 4 is the predominant number here. So that's the number we need to look up for you. That's the number 4. They're saying that there's also messages coming from afar. So if you are a reader, you will be getting if you are gifted and work with intuition, there's going to be a strengthening coming up for you, where your gifts will be expanding in another way. If you are looking for a message long distance from somebody you have to do with business, then that message will come in. But there is a message coming in for you, and it seems to be very important. Look up the 4s. I know 444 is an angelic number, and in astrology 4 means something different. They're also recommending that you kind of have a sanctuary, like a place you go to recharge your batteries. That's the best way to put it. There's a place, everybody has that one place where they go, where they just need to either think or sit with themselves and take that time to be able to recharge themselves. Okay. And that's what they're recommending for you right now, is that. Also, I want to say happy birthday to our traveler, Danielle Long. Happy birthday, Miss Danielle Long. Yes. So let's see. Let's pick out I want to pick out a card for you right now and see what the universe is suggesting that you focus on. When was the last time you danced freely? Just what we're talking about. That's exactly it. Learn to enjoy the little bit of laughter and the love and the fun in life. That's your tranquility. That's your peace that they're suggesting that's missing from you right now. Now, a lot of people say, oh, go out and do this, I that, and that. It's just to go out to be with yourself. I'm not talking about going out to a bar and dressing up to impress people. I'm talking about being somewhere with just you to recharge your battery, to have fun, to get these creative ideas. Things like that are really, really beneficial to people. Okay. So hopefully that does help you out quite a bit. And that was, I think, Michael Caps. What do we have next? Now, any of the people that are in the Rift who'd like a reading, let me know. Other than that, I'm going to go down the list of the individuals that are here. And then if you guys would like a reading, we're going to do Linda Nelson and then Kendra Maynard is what we're going to do. Yes. So we have Miss Linda Nelson and Kendra Maynard. Awesome, Rhonda. You got it, girl. Good. Find that joy. And again, guys, I've got to learn to keep my numerology book with me because I can't. All right, so we got Linda first, and then we have Miss Kendra, both over on YouTube channel. Don't forget, as many people as possible, go over to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, like, subscribe. Yep, Angel, we can do you too. All right, so we're going to do Miss Linda first. Miss Linda Nielsen. Okay, so your love energy is a little bit off, and that could mean one of two things. That could be love of yourself or love of life. There's a piece that's missing, almost like thank you. They're saying like the flame is flickering, but it's not as strong as it used to be. So it's almost like it's suffering from, it needs oxygen is what they're telling me. It's really weird. And I'm not sure if this is representing love of self, love of life, or in a relationship type love, but there's that little spark that needs to grow. Okay. Yes, please thumbs up, share out. That would be awesome. Also, they're talking about the number 2, just a single digit. The number 2. I really need to have that book with me. Okay. The number 2 is a representation of the warrior mode we all go in. Okay. And again, I don't know what 2 has to do with the warrior mode, but I'm not asking. So the warrior mode means that we go in there in order to get things done, to get this done, to get that done. And it's like, those are the type of individuals, thank you. Those are the type of individuals that are really good in a crisis, but when the crisis is over, we collapse. That's when we allow ourselves to feel that particular type of emotion. So they're saying, thank you. They're saying, don't bottle up your emotions. It's actually okay to let them go, because what's happening is that self-love, that inner love, that love of self or our love actually kind of stops sometimes because we're used to blocking it and just going through the motions, or blocking it and not allowing ourselves to feel to our full potential. And again, a lot of times this does happen in work. We put on what is known as our work face, where we're not allowed to actually feel. Thank God I do this, because I can feel anything I want, which is awesome. Okay. So they're also talking about circles. And again, when we're talking about circles, we're talking about beginning to end. You don't want to go through the same pattern. Okay. So we want your circle to open up. So you're starting at the down, working your way up, going back around, and it seems to be just keep coming back around where you can't seem to smooth it out. Okay. What they want you to do is they want you to smooth that out. They're saying that's done by balancing. Again, a lot of people need balance today. That's the second one, I think, in a row. What we're dealing with is definitely the balance, the inner balance of yourself, the inner balance of your life. You have to be able to balance everything. Like God, all work, no play, makes Pixie Susie a dull character. I don't know. But no work, all work, no play, or all play, no work. So it's the yin and yang balance that they're actually talking about right now. And it is okay to take time for yourself. Everybody needs that little bit of time for themselves to recharge, to be creative if that's what you enjoy, to go for a walk. I mean, if you're on a beach, just sit there in a beach, providing there's no snow and it doesn't go to 79 to 0 in 3.2 seconds. Sounds like you're close to the East Coast there. Okay, you also have the number 34. 34 seems to be really strong. 34 is when you think you're stuck in a situation, but there are several roads out of the same place. I have no idea what this means. I only know what they're telling me to tell you. So when we're talking about this, you're not at a fork, honey. You're at like Zoom way. You have so many different places you're able to go. You want to sit there and you want to take that step back and research what balances you, what keeps that karma balanced for you and yourself. That's going to help you pick the correct direction or the next step to take, so to speak. Okay, so let's see what they want you to focus on right now. Yeah, this is a new deck I plopped in. It's not really meant for channeling. It's just listening to what, oh, that one jumped right out. Just listening on what it is that they need you to focus on. Here's a question for you. The universe is now asking you a question. What are you waiting for? Simple question. What are you waiting for? This is what the universe wants to know. If there's something you want to do, what are you waiting for? Everybody always says, I can't do this till this time. I can't do it. Just do it and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life. That's what you need to do. Okay? Awesome. All right. So now we got Kendra Maynard. Oh, excuse me. The Pixie's drinking too much coffee. Confidence to jump. That's right. What are you waiting for? You don't need it. Just go for it. That's what you need to do. You need to have fun. You need to go for it. Literally, just go for it. I am so out of the ordinary. It's unbelievable. What do I have? I have a Pixie character doing readings on Tuesday. Why? Because it's fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. So it's just, don't worry about the confidence. Just do it. The confidence will come as you're doing it. Stop waiting. No more excuses. All right, Miss Kendra Maynard. We're going to do a little silly dance over here. I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. It says silly dance. So we'll do a silly dance as I shuffle. I have no idea what that is. So, yeah, we need confidence. Let's do some arms waving in the air. Yeah, look at that. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. I know. Here we go. Miss Kendra Maynard, you are next. Ooh, okay. We have a bit of a complicated situation with double twos, not 3-digit twos. 11 is what we're talking about. 11 can end up, if you add them together in numerology, it ends up twos. But what I'm getting actually strictly is the number 11. They're saying that certain situations around you have a little bit more complex situations than what you're used to. So it's not a simple go to the I'll take the grocery store. I don't know. I got a lot of errands coming up this week, but you go into the grocery store, you need to get somebody tells you, okay, get me this box of this package of cream cheese. Well, you go there and there's 50 million different types of cream cheese, all but the one you want. So it gets a little complicated and complex is what it is. Well, hello, Crossover Paranormal Society. How are you? Welcome aboard. So this is the situation we're talking about. So make sure that you write everything down is what they're suggesting. Again, balance. What is this with everybody? Yin and yang balance. Number 36, very important. 3, 6, and 11. 11 and 36, okay? I don't know if this is an address or what, but they're saying that they go together. The complication, hello, Miss Esther. The complication and the balance of the yin and yang balance, light and dark. It's a balance aspect, like within ourselves. We both have good and evil within ourselves. It's how we balance it, how we choose to bring it forward. This is what they're actually talking about right now. They're also talking about for you to stay a little bit more focused, but you need to forget. You need to, sorry. As far as dreaming in our situations, make sure that you still allow yourself to dream. I got somebody coming through. I don't know who it is yet. They also want you to take that step back to meditate. Take that time to yourself. Get back into the meditative state, relaxation, even if it's a guided meditation, just to shut your mind off for a bit, listening to someone else, that's good too. If you just want to focus on nothing or literally mindful meditation, just concentrate on your breathing. There's many different access of meditation that can really help you and guide you. And again, that number is 25 for some reason. So we have 1136 for some reason. I don't know if it goes together. I don't know if it's an address. I'm not really sure what that is, but they're saying 11 and 36 go together. So I would have to, like I said, I would have to look that up in numerology. That does take a bit. So, and I think we did that numerology thing. But yeah, we can do rune reads again sometime. We can do that. All right, so let me see what the universe wants each of you to know right now. The universe. Let's see. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Wow. This is your soul truth. From whom can I release my judgment right now? That makes actually no sense to me. All right. So this one talks about judgments are actually close to your heart. So this has to do with the truth that separates us from love. So this is what we're talking about right now. Something about our truth, our inner truth, is what the universal thought is actually suggesting to you right now. I am doing very well, Miss Esther. Very, very well. Okay, we had, who else did we have in the crew? We had Rhonda. I know we had Rhonda. And I know we have Nikki. And let's see, Rhonda, Nikki. There was one more name I'm looking for here. Rhonda, Nikki, where are you? Haley. Okay. We'll do Rhonda, Nikki, and Haley is who we have coming up right now. Yeah, I decided on my normal voice today because the other one was just going wonky. Hey, don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe. Okay. If you are in Facebook, please constantly hit those. And this is what I want you to do. It has to do with algorithms, something I found out during a live show. If you're on a Facebook channel, hit the thumbs up, hit the hearts, hit the thumbs up, hit the hearts. It lets Facebook know that you do want to see those. Okay. So anything that you want to see, it helps. It has to do with the algorithm. So definitely also follow and like the channel, but definitely hit those thumbs up in the videos. That's an awesome thing to do as well, too. Yes, Melissa, we got you too. Okay, Rhonda, here we come. Okay, I got to go back and forth on the names is what I have. All right. Rhonda, you have a lot of, oh my goodness. Okay, you have you have a lot of spiritual energy coming in towards you. And again, we're talking, I don't know if you're working with, and I'm just going to come out and say it the way that they're telling me because this is how I translate. We're talking about a high priestess. So if you have a high priestess around you that's training you and working with you, it's a really good idea for you to continue to go in that direction because that's the energy of your spirit. Your energy of your spirit is extremely ancient, is what they're saying. So your ancient spirit, the inner knowledge that you have from the past, is something that will be continued to come out. It's something that you've kind of stuffed and latent for a while, and now it's coming out full force. Again, headaches, dizziness. These are all part of like the ascension aspect that you're talking with. Number 6 is extremely important for you. Also the number 20, but 6 is more important than 20. Please remember to actually have a little fulfillment in your life. You go out, you do a lot of things, and you have fun when you do it. But sometimes you just need to go out and just need to chill or relax, or heck, go get your feet massaged or something. That's always very relaxing for everybody. That's an awesome thing to do because you have a lot of things actually going on. But they need you to take that breath now and then to remember to pace yourself here and there. Okay, don't try to go full force all the time is what they're actually recommending. The wind keeps blowing the hair in my face. Also, listen. Why are they saying listening? Okay, they're saying listening and they're showing headphones. Could have to do with an investigation. It could. All right, so let's see what the heck's going on. You also need a particular area that's just yours, is what they're talking about. When I'm talking about an area that's just yours, again, if you have kids, grandkids, dogs, animals. You need a place that just kind of has your energy in it. And that could also come into play with the other things that you do. Just have like a certain area where you have more passion. And again, you have more passion, you do more research in a particular area. That is something that's going to benefit you in the long run. And again, they're just giving me these really, really weird things happening here today. Let's see what the universe. Yes, Melissa, I see you, honey. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh, that one jumped right out. Whoa, more than one jumped out. Okay. Here's a question from the universe to you right now. Do you believe you are worthy? I believe you are. In other words, they want to know if you believe in yourself. I believe in you. You need to believe in you and who you are and what you do. And allow that to shine through. You are an extremely gifted individual. Shine through, continue with it. Because these gifts that you have, they're going to continue to come and come and come. And there's a lot more individuals out there that you will be able to help. So don't give up on yourself. Believe in who you are. Okay, a little bit of advice there. Oh, hello, Karen. How you doing? All right, let's see. I think we had Nikki up next, and then Haley Lima, and then I'll take a look to see what the other names are. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. We got. Hopefully that helped and it didn't confuse you too much. I have a new spirit here, and this one is hilarious. Okay. The analogies I'm getting is about a big truck being stuck in mud. Okay. So I don't even know who this new guide is. Not yet. But it reminds me of somebody that is definitely, wow, don't even use the word. Okay. And yep, I will get you. We have Nikki now and then Haley Lima. And then I will get back to see who else we have. We got plenty of time, guys. Let me get a swig of coffee. Oh, yes. Let's see who we got going on here. All right, here we go. Miss Nikki. Shit. I mean, oops. Sorry. All right. Nikki, you have a lot of chaotic energy around you right now, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon, unfortunately. You also have the number 9 and the number 49, and I know 9 in numerology is a strength number, but this is getting to the point. Yeah, even I slipped. The pixie slipped. You do have a lot more left to deal with. Okay? And oh my God. Yeah, I'm not. All I can tell you is if I lived close to there, I'd be there in a heartbeat to give you a hand. Trust me. Okay. I'm not seeing that you do have. There was somebody you thought was in your corner, and they're not. But there's also another energy around you that is trying to help. Okay, the number 17 is the solution. I have no idea what these things mean. I know that 9 is the chaotic number. 17 is the solution. 17 represents focus, concentration, but it also recognizes that peace and that tranquility that's going on right now. Somebody around again is not being honest. Yeah. But after all this chaotic stuff happens, and I don't see it ending quickly right now, I do not see the chaos ending quickly. I do see that you will finally have that sense of belonging, that sense of peace and tranquility that's been missing from your life for a long time. And I know you know what I'm talking about, and I'm talking in circles for a purpose. So, but I'm always a message away here, girl. You know that. Always a message away. Never an issue. Okay, so let's see what the universe can do to help you out here, what message they actually have for you. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Let's see. Okay. Sometimes this particular message is something we need to remember, especially when we're going through a very rough time. What am I looking for outside of myself that is already within me? And I think in your particular situation, I think this message stands true for a lot. You have a lot more within yourself, but sometimes it's difficult to see when you're not hearing the correct message from people. Yeah. Okay. I know you know what I'm talking about. So literally, it's what you're looking for outside of yourself is already there. Everything is already there. The answers are there. The direction you're supposed to go to is there. The help is there, but you just need that. You need that peace, that namaste. Okay? You need that little bit of peace in order to be able to focus on what's happening and what's going on. Then the answers will come to you. Okay? So hopefully that does help you out. And then who do we have? Hey, Miss Haley Lima, are you in the house? Because we got Miss Haley Lima, then we have Melissa. And I can't pronounce the last name. So we're just going to say Melissa. Okay, Miss Haley Lima, you here? I'm not sure if Haley's at work or not. Sometimes, good, because sometimes I know she watches from work. All right, Miss Haley Lima. All right. You're welcome. All right, let's see what we got, Miss Haley. Okay. Haley, did you get a new deck? Are you working with tarot cards? I'm being told to tell you to listen. And I know what that means. Please let me know if you did get a new deck or if you're starting to work with tarot cards. I would no. I don't know what yeah, I can't pronounce that. No. Okay. All right. But they're saying for you to listen. And again, this listening is more of a spiritual listening, a spiritual growth, spiritual messages. So I do see a growth period coming in for you, almost like a contact, like a connection. Okay, like I use the deck when I'm not in person. I'll use a deck to channel, unless I'm doing a private reading, then I don't. But when I'm doing a bunch of people, I'll channel through a deck because it's easier. That's the connection piece. So they're talking about the connection between you and spirit. The connection between you and spirit is what they're talking about. Number 23 is very important. Your spiritual energy, they're saying, is a little low, and it has to do with fire. As far as your fire energy, the way to actually have the ability to work with that is literally just light a candle. Okay, you can be around candles, and that's going to help build your fire energy. Outside campfire, oh my God, I love campfires outside. Had a fire pit as a kid, don't have a fire pit now. Used to love roasting marshmallows out there. It was a lot of fun. But these are the things that you're missing, is that little bit of fire is going to actually help balance the spiritual energy that you're missing, because they're recommending that you really do pay attention and listen to what's happening. And again, these could be messages coming in from loved ones that have passed over. They're trying to give you the messages. They're actually talking directly to you, and they want you to hear and listen, because some messages are meant to be private, is what they're talking about. Also, about the negativity that you've had around you, they want you to deflect it. Don't even pay attention to it. Just forget it. Just pretend like it's not there, because it really isn't worth the time and the energy. Even if you're hearing something through the grapevine, it's starting off as a small it's starting off as a raisin to, oh my God, you killed the grape. So, and this is where things are just blowing up out of proportion, and they're on a ridiculous type level. If you can understand that, can you understand that? Let go of what does not serve you. If it's not for your highest and best good, let it go. And that includes thoughts and emotions that we do have within ourselves. Okay. Hopefully you can understand what I'm talking about. I do feel at peace during the full moon. Windows open regardless of the weather. Usually it's a perfect night, candle lit in the tub. Good for you, girl. Because you have a strong sense of spiritual energy. Spirits and loved ones, and sometimes you might not know who they are. They're trying to commune with you. They want to talk with you. There's messages that they want to give you. And they're saying, I don't know if she can hear me. I don't know if she can hear me. But, acknowledge them and just have that relaxing time for yourself. It's going to be quite beneficial for you. I hate allergies. Sorry, guys. Okay. How? This is the question from the universe for you. It's how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? A lot of us need to do that. A lot of us need to have that little bit of self-love for ourselves, okay? And enjoy doing something that we do. Yes. Let's see. I have been numerous people in the same thing, but I have no idea how to listen. Okay. Listening is really easy. It's just some people, there's like different levels as far as things. Some people have what is known as a knowing. Sometimes you get pictures in your head where you're playing Pictionary. All of a sudden you get these random images in your head and you're not sure why. Other times they're smells. But sometimes it's like you just know something. And sometimes they'll come through a dream or a day vision. It's like all of a sudden you have this feeling that things are doing this, but they're not. I've been told by numerous people, but I have no idea how to open my gifts. Yeah. Literally start, if you get this feeling, write it down. Literally, I'm telling everybody, carry yourself a little pocket journal with you. If all of a sudden you get a feeling something's going to happen, it's almost like an instinct. Some Native Americans call it a gut feeling because a lot of Native Americans will get that right in their gut. Me, it's just I've been doing it for such a long time that it's like, okay, I know what this means now. Sometimes spirits will come in and you'll get physical symptoms. So it really does depend on how it is that you do have them coming through. This many ways. But I always believe meditation. Hello, Miss Lois Clark. But I always believe that meditation is always the best way. And a notebook, write everything down. There's no such thing as anything too crazy. You could see a whole boatload of black feathers and have no idea what they mean. Write it down. There's a reason. You'll learn to interpret more that way. Okay. All of a sudden you're smelling cinnamon. Well, write down, okay, I smelled cinnamon at this time. What's going on? Did you have a relative that used to cook? Or do you have a friend that had a relative that used to use a lot of cinnamon? Things like that. That's always extremely helpful. Okay. Another swig of coffee. Okay, we got Miss Esther Morris. And then we'll go back and see who else we have here. We have Miss Esther Morris here. And hello, Miss Lois Black. You are very gifted, Haley. Okay, it's time for you to start opening it up. I started with cards. And then I had a random person. And when I was doing a benefit for cancer, he came up to me, he looked at me, he says, why do we even use those? You don't need them. Hold their hands. Huh? Yeah, just hold their hands. Okay. And that's how I started doing it that way. I had no idea. He's just do it. Just do it. And he was like, he's a Native American that did a lot of benefits back then. And he's just do it that way. Just do it. Oh, okay. So I did. And that's how it started. And sometimes it's just random things that happen. So let's see. All right. We got Miss Esther Morris. Okay. Esther, little balance, yin and yang. We need to work on our differences. Okay? Instead of working on similarities, you need to work on differences, making the differences come together so they're not huge blowing up oil and water differences. We need to bring them back to a peanut butter and jelly difference. Okay, somebody around me is very hungry and loves peanut butter and jelly, by the way. Don't know who this spirit is yet, but they're making me giggle. Okay. So, and all of us, all the other thing is they're saying that a lot of times you deny what it is you truly want. You deny what it is that you desire. Okay. Say if all of a sudden you really want lobster, you can't afford it. How often do you treat yourself? Make a plan, make a date, and say, I'm going to take myself out for lobster. Why not? Okay. Do that for yourself. And it's okay to do that for yourself. You're not being selfish. You're just not denying yourself things. You're not going overboard because you're making a plan of action for that to come around. Number 14, 36, and 72. I have no idea what these numbers mean. I do see that you finally will have that sense of belonging. The differences aren't going to be something that lasts forever. It's going to be something that's a little bit more balanced for you, which is awesome. Hello, Destiny Marie. So, and I don't see a lot of movement coming in your particular area, but I do see the water flowing calmly. I think I read you once before whether you were on. Ooh, somebody's coming in. Yeah, you were on a rapid. Now the river is flowing more. Yeah, I'm using hand gestures, and you have no idea because you can't see it because I haven't figured out how to get my Pixie to do hand gestures with me yet. Don't worry, I'll get it. But you have a smooth, nice, flowing, calm, peaceful river is what you have around you right now. Okay. This is something that's going to be pretty awesome to you. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see what the universal question for you is. These things kind of fit. They're pretty cool. I just like shuffle up and pick the top card. Ah. I love this. Question of the day. Question for today and tomorrow. What risk can you take today? They want to know what risk can you take today? Because sometimes it's fun to take a risk. Think about it. You go into a store, you pay $1 for a stupid cardboard card, scratch it. That's a risk. You could lose your butt. Okay? It's still a risk. What risk can you take today? That's what they want to know. What risk can you take? Sometimes it's just having that little bit of fun, getting that adrenaline rush going in you, and it's pretty awesome. Wow, that was never coming up before, so that's pretty cool. All right, that was for Miss Esther Morris. Let's go back up to the beginning and see who it is that I missed. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now, as I'm looking through the names, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell notification so you know every time the Rift Nation Network goes live. It's going to be pretty awesome. Okay. Melissa, prayers going out. And again, I'm sorry, but if you're over on the Travelers channel, I can't see your name. But somebody sent prayers out to Brenda. So, and I think that's very sweet. Brenda's a really sweetheart. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. I think we have, let's see. We had Esther. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm looking. I know we have Lois. There was somebody before Lois, though. I can't find the name. We read Haley. There was one more before Lois. Karen Bullitt. Karen Bullitt and Lois. Brenda's the sweetheart that does the tea leaf readings when she's up to par in the background, and she's very accurate. So yeah, she's a sweetheart. All right, let's see, Miss Karen. Let's see what we got going on for you today. Then after Karen, we have Lois. Lois is over on YouTube. Karen's over on Facebook. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. All right, let me shuffle. All right, when I shuffle, let's do. I haven't done this one in a while. There we go. I love these goofy things. I so much enjoy this. So these are all things I can do now without throwing my hip out. Okay, Miss Karen, here we go. All right. Okay, they're talking right now. Yeah, that's not choices. It seems that you're down to very little choices right now. And again, they're not telling me what this is about. So some of the choices that you would have had, you don't really have anymore. They're also talking about you feeling trapped or being trapped. Because they're showing me a cage. And this particular type of cage, it's kind of easy to open, but it takes a little concentration to open it. I no idea what it is they're trying to talk to me about. And it has to deal with the number 34. 34, 3 and 4. And again, for it, that would be 7, or it would be 34 if that number actually resonates with you. They're also talking energy. There seems to be a lot of negativity going around. Okay, a lot of negative issues and things coming towards you. And they want you to, what I know is deflect it. And what I tell people is put on your Wonder Woman cuffs and start deflecting that crap, because it's really not even worth taking it in. Because the only thing that's going to do is it's going to make you feel bad for something you didn't even do. So it's like, just let it go, deflect it, like I said, you're going from let's see, I'll say Susan found a raisin to, oh my God, Susan murdered the grape, and that's what it is. There's a lot going on. So the hardest part for you right now is learning to let go of the issues and the words and things that are coming towards you, because words can be hurtful. And that's 38. Okay. So, and again, same thing. Let go. Let it go. If it doesn't bring you joy, if it doesn't bring you happiness, if it's opinion that really doesn't matter, literally let it go. Oh my God. Is this me again? I got a bunch of photos coming on. So hold on. I'll check that out in a minute. So just let it go. Okay, it's a difficult thing to do, but it can be done. Okay, I always put things this way. If they're not paying me rent to rent space in my head, evict them. They're not worth it. There's a difference between constructive criticism and somebody being a critic just to be hurtful. And that's what we don't want. That's what this world needs to look out for. We need to be more helpful to other people. Oh my God, again. Here we go again. All right. I seem to be, somebody doesn't like this little fairy. Let's get this last two people in here. Oh my God. This is hilarious. Okay. Oh, this really is just a cartoon character. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Is that better? There we go. All right. And again, what they're actually, okay, what they're suggesting right now is, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into your daily life? Now, do that. Self-love. Self-love. Okay? That's what they're talking about. You need to learn to love yourself a lot more. Oh, Melissa, I didn't get to you, honey. All right, I've got 2 more. No problem. I can do that. Just let me check this. I got a feeling this is me again. Let's see what's going on. As he takes care of that. Now what? Hold on. I have no idea what that is, but hold on a minute. Presents Bag of Nuts. Oh, here we go again. All right. So, Miss Lois Clark. We got Lois Clark, and then we have Melissa. Or we had Melissa first. So we're going to do Melissa, and then I'm going to do Miss Lois Clark. No. This is from last week. Okay. All right. Okay. I was just going to roll over and laugh. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, so we're going to do Miss Lois Clark over on YouTube, and then we're doing Melissa on Facebook, and then Lois Clark on YouTube. Here we go. I can't stop laughing. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Now you got me laughing here. All right. Now, Melissa, for some reason, again, they're showing that you feel caged or trapped and you can't seem to find the road out. That they're talking about information, listening, knowledge. Knowledge is the key to help you out of this situation. I'm not sure what the situation is and why you're feeling stuck or trapped. But knowledge is the key to help you out of that. You have 23 and 34. So the common denominator here is the 3. So in numerology, I would definitely look up the 3s. That's going to help you out. Okay. That's going to be a blessing for you. You are a little low on air energy, which is movement. If it gets a little windy, I want you to go outside and stand in the wind. Okay. Literally face the east if you can and ask the wind to take anything negative away. Okay, you can actually just cleanse yourself by standing in the wind, but get that air energy around you right now. Okay, open a window, fan, a breeze. You need that natural air energy around you. Okay, incense sticks are really good to connect you with the air affinity right now. So that's going to be pretty beneficial to you because they're saying that you do have a lot of inner strength, and inner strength is good, but every now and then we just need to literally go to an airport, wait for the airplane to get directly overhead, and then scream as it takes off so nobody else can hear us. That's just the way that it should be sometimes, okay? So focus on those particular things. And again, if you can understand that, Melissa, they're also telling you again, everybody, let go. If it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't bring you joy, get rid of it. Okay? So just do that. I love being a teen. Yes, because that's the best way. If you need to scream and you have an airport next to you, especially a little one. Oh, your car jumped right out. Huh. Okay. Now, it's suggesting right now the card that actually jumped out for you is not the card that I feel is for you. So I'm going to shuffle this just a couple more times, and then we'll get into Miss Lois here. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within your own relationships? And again, that's any type of relationship, whether it's friend or kids or relatives and family. You need to create and strengthen the boundaries. That's going to help you not feel so trapped and caged. Okay. All right. Now we got Miss Lois Clark, and I think she's last but not least. If there's anybody else I missed, please let me know now. Okay. Yeah. Because I got the wrong glasses on, so I couldn't see what he was talking about. Although my computer glasses. I should put glasses on my very goofy heart ones. What do you think? I'm glad that could help, honey. Okay, now let's go. We got Miss Lois Clark here. What do we got going on here? Ooh, honey, you got a lot of positive movement coming. And again, they're saying, oh, Destiny Marie. Okay, thank you. Yes, you are, honey. Thank you. You got to remind me, guys, because as the names go through, sometimes I miss them. So remind me. I like when you remind me. I'll do you Destiny Marie right after Lois, honey. No problem. All right. So what I'm seeing is movement. This is positive, good movement for you right now. And the number 29 seems to be an awesome number. Okay. So if you look at it, it could be the number itself, 29, is a representation of something. If you add 2 and 9, you're getting 11, and 11 is 2. So in numerology, that number would actually be 2. 29. I know. I got to learn to have my books and my calculations. So I'm seeing movement, but I'm seeing positive movement. So if there was something that was stagnant, I'm seeing everything heading into a really awesome direction right now. So, and again, you have another 2. You have another 2. So you have a lot of 2s around you, which is awesome. So you do have a lot of 2s, and I'm seeing the movement happening. Okay. Somebody's strength is waning a bit. 11. Yeah, another 2. Somebody's strength waning a bit is going to cause a slight complication to a situation, but things are actually going to be able to expand and suppress. In other words, the direction you're heading into, you're going to hit a couple of bumps, and that's about it. You're going to hit a couple of like bumps in the road. Like you might be going on a long trip, you have to pull over and change a tire. That's literally, there's going to be a couple of bumps in the road in the direction that you're heading in right now, but it's really going to be nothing major. I mean, do what I do. Learn to laugh at yourself. You know, that's what I do all the time. I'm not laughing at myself to deplete myself. I am laughing because sometimes I just do the weirdest things and I'm not doing it on purpose. It just happens to be me. So, but I've been like this my whole life, so I'm cool with it. So just learn to take literally one step at a time and enjoy the ride. Literally, you know, as Howie's always says, grab that surfboard, okay? You're going to hit a couple of big waves and a couple of loops, but things are going to be awesome. Okay, good. All right, so let's pull out this card for you, and then we'll get to poor Destiny Marie. I knew there was one more, and I couldn't remember the name. Let's see what we got. Ooh, honey, Lois, this is you, girl. Okay, what passion are you ready to pursue? And again, when we're talking passion, we could be talking passion for creative arts. Like I want to learn how to do like clay. I've always wanted to go to a class to do those clay moldy pots. You know, I don't know. So I've always wanted to just take one class in it just to see what it feels like to try to mold the clay. I thought it would be hilarious. Of course, something would come out lopsided and hilarious, but that's cool with me. You want to learn how to paint? Do that too. You want to learn how to, you know, build a car? Do that too. You want to learn models? Do that too. Find something you're passionate about and literally stick with it and go with it. So what is it that you want to learn? What is it, the one thing that you like, what are you ready for? Do it. It's time. It's time to do this for yourself, honey. Okay, let's see what we got going on here for Miss Destiny Marie. That's okay. Mystic Mayhem is not on today. Yes. There you go, honey. Go for it, girl. Get that passion out there. Runes and herbs. Ooh. Why not? Go for it. The other thing I know about herbs is which one I put on which spell candle. But an herbalist, no. Never been very strong as far as an herbalist. All right, here we go. I think everybody should just do their awesome thing. That's what I think. Okay. Oh, Destiny Marie, we have a little bit of chaotic energy around you right now. Things are not going to go as smoothly as they planned, okay? You have the number 9 and the number 33 around you, okay? Yep, candle magic. Yep, I love me some candle magic. All right, so what you do have is you have individuals around you, Destiny, that are extremely loyal to you. Extremely loyal. These are going to help you on your journey because this chaotic energy that you do have right now, it's literally going to be clearing a path. So there are going to be some things that aren't going to go exactly as you wanted them to go. They're not going to be totally destructive. Like say a tornado would take down a house, but a hurricane, providing it's not a higher level category, might take down a tree, and the tree might just scrape the house. So this is the type of chaotic energy we're talking about. Maybe that tree was in your way of the window and the tree needed to go. So in this particular case, it's more along the lines of constructive, good things, but the chaos around you is definitely going to cause some issues. Okay. So try to have some positivity around you as much as you can. Keep those loyal people, the people you know you can speak with and talk to, keep them with you and around you right now. Okay. And remember to remind yourself that you are worthy. That's very important right now. You're worthy. I am worthy. Say that to yourself because you really are. I'm worthy. I'm a good person. And positive things will come my way. Okay. So, and again, we all hit little bumps in the road. Okay. This bump might be like a log, but it's not going to be extremely negative either. Okay. So let's see what your soul truth card wants to ask you today. And then we'll talk about the shows. This one jumped out. That's there we go. It's the question the universe is asking you today, Destiny Marie. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? It seems to be the theme of it here. We all need that little bit of playtime, those things that we enjoy to do. Not for any other reason, but just because we enjoy them. We have fun doing them. Okay? And that is your question. The universe is asking you, does your life have room for, does your life have room for more pleasure and play? And that is your soul truth card there. All right, guys, we're going to call this a night right now. I know I'm past the time. And let's see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to follow to all of the Rift Nation Network channels. No problem, honey. I'm glad I can help. Don't forget to follow RNN, like, subscribe, follow, share all the videos that are on. We have the Orion Effect. What's coming up? Oh, what's coming up is we have What's Going Down is off. And then that's okay. Friday we have Beacon in the Dark. I think Marcy might be back. She is home. She's feeling better. Thank you for the prayers on that. Let's see. And then we have Paranormal Outlaws is coming on Saturday. The Orion Effect is on Sunday. Monday we do have usually the Otter's Den and Mystery Behind the Scenes. Everybody check out Joni's missing person thing. It's absolutely amazing. Tuesday is Bag of Nuts, and the first Tuesday of every month we have Mystic Mayhem with Lisa. So we have a lot of awesome things actually coming. So stay tuned and don't forget to ride the wave. It's an awesome place. We go. Good night. Peace.